Good evening, good evening, good evening, beautiful people. Come on in here, my babies. Let's get us a quick collective read, yo. Today is June 12th. It is 4:22 p.m. Baby, somebody took somebody from pain to joy. Okay, look. Betty Wright, the name Betty could be very significant. The name Wright could be very significant. Look, it feels good to have a second chance to love, baby. He took me from pain to joy, unspeakable joy. Okay, I feel y'all. This new beginning. Okay, I feel y'all. Somebody really pregnant. Congratulations, my love bugs. But baby, somebody is receiving a beautiful new beginning. Okay, and you going from pain to unspeakable joy. I'm loving it. And somebody most definitely could be trying to get all in your business. Somebody is most definitely doing a research and trying to see what you're getting for this new beginning, or maybe they're trying to see who's pregnant. Okay, true clarity, goddess, and protected and protection by love bugs. Come on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the new subscribers, my love bugs. Welcome to the fam. I truly appreciate your support. And fam, y'all already know what it is, my love bugs. Thank you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Y'all chilling, vibing, interacting with your girl. Even if you're not interacting, I still appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see what's going on. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Thank you. Somebody is struggling with some type of addictions, whether it's gambling addictions or sex addictions, love addictions, right? Because love is an addiction. Okay, but I feel like somebody is struggling with their addictions. I feel like everybody got some type of addiction, my love book, right? Some people addicted to work, some people addicted to money. You know what I'm saying? Like you just everybody have some type of addiction. We're just addicted to different things, right? Drugs, but whatever it is, somebody is really struggling with their addiction, right? For somebody in specific, it could really be some type of gambling habits, but take what resonates and leave what does not. But I do feel like somebody may be having some type of financial situations that's happening right now. Maybe somebody could have made some bad investments when it came to their finances. True clarity, guidance, and protection. True clarity, guidance, and protection. All right, we're going to grab something else, y'all. I think that's it for this one. Okay, amen. That love spell came right back up. Somebody felt either somebody actually put a love spell on somebody, but somebody could feel as if somebody has bewitched them. All right, it's the way that they you make them feel. All right. Say somebody is most definitely reminiscing about somebody's sexual connection, somebody's sexual energy, or they just reminiscing about the person. I do feel like whatever this situation is, it could have been a risky situation. This could be the person that is having some type of financial issues, or maybe they're struggling with their addictions. But take what resonates and leave what does not. For somebody in specific, somebody have sex addictions. Okay. And to be honest, I'm really hearing that the initial T could be very significant. Whoever this is that have the sex addictions, they could have put a love spell on somebody. But take what resonates and leave what does not. Southwest side could be very significant. The divine has your back door, okay? This could be a past life karmic debt. I don't like that. It's hard letting go, but it get easier. And never die alone. King David was a real snake, and he fed off using women. He fell in love with Juanita, and she only wanted to have fun with him. So he broke her to make her need him. Ah, okay. So the name David could be very significant. The name King could be very significant. But whoever this person is, they're a real snake. So that explains this past life karmic debt. Um, I feel like it could have been some type of ending with the person, but I do feel like this person could have really, really tried their hard. The name Juanita could be very significant, but the person could have really, really tried their hardest to break you. You're a very strong and independent person. I feel like this is more for a feminine, but you're very strong and you're very independent, and that right there within itself, I feel like could be the reason that the person really tried to break you, whatever kind of way, right? For somebody in specific, they could have really, broke you financially. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But you could have had like a past life connection with the person, but the person is a karmic. They just say Crystal and Chris and sending you negative energy. We have Mia. The whole family was in on trying to control and trick her. Okay, so somebody, whole family could be in on trying to control them and trick them, manipulate them. And it could be too, like, stay connected to whatever this past life karmic is. All right. But 1414, reminding you to believe in yourself and have the confidence in your abilities. All right. Jasmine Sullivan featuring Bryson Tiller, insecure. So somebody most definitely have some type of insecurities. Like, again, they why are they trying to break you? Because you're very secure within yourself. You're very strong, strong will, strong minded. You could be a real hard worker, but you stand on your own. And whoever the person is, they have their own insecurities, which is why they try to break you. The name Jasmine could be very significant. The name Sullivan, the name Bryson, and the name Tiller. And the divine is blessing you for all your hard work. So congratulations, my love bugs. Baby, somebody got a big old booty. All right, somebody got a zone. It came out. So I'm gonna leave it out. 3339, Twin Flame, emphasizes personal growth and aligning with your purpose. Congratulations again. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody is trying to block your finances. So that could be also with the money problems, that could also be the spell. Somebody could be doing some type of spell to try to block your finances. Again, this could be whoever this demonic person is that is insisting on breaking you. And it could be because you did not want to be in no committed ass relationship with them. Because you probably know the person trash at the end of the day. You feel me? But it could be some type of sexual thing that y'all have going on or could have had going on. It was 828. And they could be mad because you did not want it to go any further with it. All right. They figure if they could break you, then you would need them. Okay. But take what resonates and leave what does not. He wish it was you here instead of her. Seven wall could be very significant. The karmics are mad because because they can't let you go. All right. The name Lakeyah could be very significant. Robert, Rochelle, Rebecca, Rondell, and Renata could be very significant. Ex dock worker could be very significant. 3339, that's the twin flame again, emphasizing personal growth and aligning with your purpose, my baby. It's the Lakeyah taking too much. So you most definitely you have taken too much off of the person. Tasha, Tameka, Tonya, Tajae, and Tiesha is very significant. And pull your birth chart, my baby. So you could just really, forward wall could be very significant. You could really just Google birth chart. It'll bring you to like multiple different sites. All right. Allow your spirit team to guide you. Follow your intuition, my baby. But you're gonna need um your name at birth. So if you're married, you're going with your maiden name. But whatever it is on your birth certificate that you was born with. So if you had a name change in any type of way, you're not going with that name. You're going to use the name that's on your birth certificate. You need your exact time of birth and the city that you was born in. All right. And pull your birth chart. True clarity, guidance, and protection. he wish it was you here instead of her. So it's heavy on that energy, and it's heavy on trying to block somebody's finances. And the name Tasha, Tameka, Tonya, Tajae, and Tiesha could be very significant for the blocking finances. All right, apply the energy how it fit. But that old karma don't sleep. Okay, and I see you are the better choice. I'm releasing this karmic. Georgia could be very significant, whether it's the state or a name. Fort Worth could be very significant. It came out with the they see you are the better choice. Georgia, the initial S as in Susan. Toosie, the name Toosie could be very significant. Lakeyah, too much, and all I can see is the name Tasha. So that could be very significant for somebody taking too much off of a situation, off of a person. And Tiesha. And the crazy part is, whomever you're taking too much from, they know that you're taking too much. They know what they're putting you through. They're doing it intentionally, all right? But take what resonates and leave what does not, my babies. Somebody could be trauma dumping on a person. Somebody did it to hurt you, my baby. An older child was made on you, so that's what they did to hurt you. I don't know. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Jaheim, her, Gemini energy. The name Jaheim could be very significant. We have girl strip, Ryan. The chemistry between her and Julian was undeniable and unmatched. So somebody most definitely feel like they have a fire connection with a person. This could be whoever it is that's seeing that a person is the better choice, and they could be releasing a karmic. They could be releasing whoever this person is that was trying to break them, but take what resonates and leave what does not. And Wall's talking to me. Kevin Gates, somebody's the black sheep of their family. The name Kevin could be very significant. The name Gates, but somebody could be an Aquarius. The month of July could be very significant. The number 7 could be very significant. Somebody could be born July 7th, or it could be pertaining to a Libra, but take what resonates and leave what does not. And don't waste your energy by going to the event. Okay, it's going to be chaos. The boxing industry wanted Clarissa Shields to become someone else in order to receive the recognition she rightfully earned. All right, so somebody most definitely could be trying to change a person, trying to make the person be who they want them to be instead of allowing the person to be their true authentic self, and either you accept them or you move around, right? 939, a sign you may find fulfillment in helping others, my baby. Somebody could be on a fruit detox, or maybe you should try a fruit detox. And that was the Kevin Gates with the walls talking. Somebody want to string somebody alone, and somebody needs to connect to water. This could be this person that's trauma dumping on a person that want to string them along. And we have eyes, product of negative thinking, believing the negativity of the speak of them. All right. So somebody most definitely could be believing um, whatever people say about them, especially when it comes to whoever this is that's stringing somebody along. A Silverado could be very significant. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I want to show y'all because I don't want nobody thinking. And a teacher could be very significant. Helping others, helping other people learn valuable lessons by being a catalyst. They have to choose between right and wrong. See, when they come out, the most I most definitely could be using someone as a catalyst. People don't even know that, when you come across them or they come across your path, they have to make the conscious decision whether they're going to do right by you or they're going to do wrong by you. And if they choose to do wrong by you, the karma, baby, they're going to get instant karma. All right. Security guard or armor truck worker could be very significant. And hell no, okay, when it comes to that situation, it won't end well. A family that prays together. Pam loved and supported her husband, Ben. The name Ben could be very significant. The name Pam could be very significant. The name Tylor could be very significant, and Perry. But somebody could be very supportive of their spouse. Somebody is in a very unhappy marriage and the person is stressing them the fuck out. I feel like whoever this is that is connected to whatever this is, because I feel like somebody could have really, really like be hexing mofos. These people crazy, and they could really be trying to break a person because the person is strong. The person is very confident. Somebody needs to balance their sacral chakra, and you can't be stopped. So be confident when you show up. Period. Boom. Somebody could have soul ties with a person, and somebody needs to follow the light. I feel like follow your light. All right, it's back on somebody supporting their spouse, being very supportive of their spouse. The name Ben, Tyler, and Perry. Rob Peace. The name Rob could be very significant. The name Skeet could be very significant, but Skeet went to jail for a murder he didn't commit. And his son received opportunities of a lifetime to expand his brilliant mind. Bad things happen to good people, but creates good change. All right. So somebody most definitely could have had a rough pat. Somebody most definitely could have went to jail for a crime that they did not commit. You could have like took the charge for somebody else. But at the same time, it created opportunities for your loved ones, right? Or maybe it created new opportunities of growth for yourself, right? But take what resonates and leave what does not. And then a Nissan SUV, car, truck, tan, blue, black, red, or white could be very significant. New relationship with soulmate. Congratulations, my love bugs. And loyalty test passed. So congratulations again, my love bugs. I feel like they could have been a loyalty test with the Most High. All right, the Most High most definitely could have been testing someone to see again that catalyst, that teachers, that catalyst, and they passed the test with God. So congratulations. They chose the right thing. They chose to do the right thing by the person. A security guard or armor truck worker, and enhance your clairaudience gift, or your clairaudience gift could be enhancing. All right, so take what resonates and what does not. Somebody needs to balance their sacral chakra energy. Somebody could be pulling on somebody's sexual energy, which could be kind of throwing off your sacral chakra. Try yoga. To me, yoga is the best way to get your chakras back in align quick. But he getting caught watching your social media pages. Whoever this person is that's in an unhappy marriage, and somebody is stressing them the fuck out, and they don't trust the person. Is no ifs ands buts about it, or they don't need to trust the person. Apply that energy how it fit. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Somebody is at war with their self. This came out in the last read. I feel like somebody is at conflict with their self. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Somebody little sister slept with their baby daddy. Raheem showed itself again. We have Raheem DeVoe. I don't care. Let them hate if they want to. Okay. So somebody most definitely is not giving a mofo about what others think about their decision. Um, they don't care if people hating on them or not, baby. They going with the move. Okay. The name Raheem could be very significant. And The Legion, that's the name of the movie. Charlie didn't believe that she was a chosen one. She felt she was a nobody. So it's heavy with somebody like believing the negativity, the there being a product of negative thinking, not really having that full. I feel like confidence in itself. Look, I want them. Look, Key Sweat, somebody want her. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But I do feel like somebody is the chosen one. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. The Most High have His hands on your life. The Most High has anointed you, my love bug. And you need to just follow the light. Period. I feel like follow your light. David. David was small with the heart of a lion. His faith in the Most High was his armor. All right. So again, I feel like that's very significant for this energy who is a product of negative thinking. Stop believing what other mofos say, my love bug. Because God got his hands on you. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. He chose you for a reason. He chose you for a purpose. Okay. Trust in yourself, because that faith, that is your armor. You knowing that you have that protection, you have that anointing of the Most High, you stepping into your purpose, you stepping into your full divinity. That within itself. All right. So I do feel like somebody really need to shift their perception when it comes to the way that they think about themselves, because it is something very special about you. Okay. And loyalty test pass. All right. A family that prays together is still showing. That's the same thing about somebody being very supportive of their spouse. And whoever this is that's getting caught watching somebody on social media. But you need to put yourself first and everything else will follow behind, okay? 3 to 4 months could be very significant when it comes to a security guard or armor truck worker. The number 4, and somebody could be dealing with an older person, or somebody's grandfather could be very significant. They could be born in April, could have passed in April. I don't know, y'all. But the month of April could be very significant, or it could be pertaining to a cancer or the name April. San Antonio could be very significant. Never die alone. Juanita was a strong, ambitious, independent woman. When she met King David, which he seen as a threat. So he intentionally got her hooked on heroin to break her. And so it's heavy on somebody like seeing a person's strength as as intimidation for them, right? They don't like the fact that the person is so strong and ambitious, independent. They handle their own. They don't need nobody. So what their intentions is to break the person or get the person hooked on drugs so that the person would need them. So the person would now be weak. Now the person would be more dependent on drugs and on them. You know what I'm saying? But stand in your power. Be careful, y'all, because people is really weird in real life. All right. And speak your mind. Stop looking at it as a job and look at it as being a service to humankind. Change your perspective, my baby. An ambulance worker could be very significant. It's heavy on Rob Peace. Maybe somebody needs to watch that movie. All right, but the name Rob could be very significant. His dad was convicted of murder. He didn't commit. It's heavy on somebody like I feel like doing time for something that they did not do. All right, but it was his dad's arrest that shaped him into the brilliant mind he became. Okay, but I also feel like it's heavy on somebody going to jail or experiencing someone going to jail. Apply the energy how it fit. Um, it really made tremendous changes for either the person that went to jail or somebody that was connected to them that really loved them deeply. All right. Take what resonates and leave what does not. An ambulance worker could be very significant. And 1414, twin flame separation reminds you that focusing on your own growth now means that you and your twin flame will come back together even stronger. All right. I think that's very significant for somebody. Somebody most definitely could be on a twin flame journey. Mary J. Blige, Mr. Wrong. Divine Feminine has fake friends in her ear about Divine Masculine just to try to take her place. So somebody is most definitely, it's heavy on somebody reminiscing. Reminiscing is already out here. And now it's the song Reminiscing by Toosie. The name Toosie could be very significant, but Capricorn energy. 301, urging you to trust your intuition and embrace your spiritual path while maintaining a positive outlook and faith in divine guidance. All right. And I think that could have been very significant for an older guy. Take what resonates and leave what does not. It's heavy on the name Mary, the initial J, and somebody feel like you're everything. I feel like this could be your somebody's one flame who they're on a separation with. They see you as being a healer, or maybe you actually are a healer. Take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, y'all. All right, because I got a few more minutes and then we're gonna get off this energy. I just saw 100K followers. Somebody could have went live. I mean, could have went viral. Or maybe you will. Boston, whether it's a city or a name, and bitch boy hating on the divine masculine. Fuck them hoes. I want you back, and they know it. So it's heavy on somebody not giving a fuck about what nobody think. When it comes to the person that they choosing to love, somebody needs to take a basil bath, which is protecting your energy. Take a protection bath, my love bug. And Moses murdered someone, and the Most High used him to deliver a nation. Your failures do not erase your purpose. Okay, I feel like it's heavy on somebody having purpose. They having that anointing on their life. All right. Trust in yourself. Somebody could have a baby on the way. It started off with the pregnancy. In the background. Somebody could be desperate. Time for a detox. The time to clean out your body is here. All right. Look, somebody's spirit team is encouraging them, baby. You could do it. They believe in you. And they're motivating you. Okay. Somebody could also see somebody as being very motivating. I have a third party attachment to me, but I know that you're from the divine and this connecting is destined. All right. So I feel like whoever somebody to inflame. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's heavy on somebody releasing a karmic. Somebody could be a stripper, exotic dancer, whatever you want to call it. You know what? I grabbed them, so I'm gonna go ahead. Somebody could be heartbroken, or somebody could be experiencing some type of body pain. Somebody could also be sick. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Somebody is highly intuitive. High priestess is showing up. So somebody is tapped into their intuition. Somebody know how to trust their intuition, listen to their intuition. Heavy on the initial J. The initial B as well could be very significant. Somebody could even be a tarot reader. But somebody have hidden knowledge, a lot of hidden wisdom, a lot of universal knowledge and wisdom. This could be this person that's moving on. You could be moving on from a heartbreak. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But you're moving to calmer waters. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. True clarity, guidance, and protection. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody is very independent. Independent had already showed itself. So I feel like somebody is very independent. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Baby, you stand on your own and you really could be receiving the fruit of your labor for everything that you have invested in. Um, ooh, what is this? It's heavy on fire. I feel like somebody being confused. It's crossed. It's crossed. Yeah, I get crossed. All right, because I feel like somebody have clarity. Somebody know the truth. Somebody has recognized, certain stuff when it comes to situations, or it could be their addictions. But take what resonates and leave what does not. But I also feel like somebody is confused. Somebody's vision is not clear. Their judgment could be very cloudy. But take what resonates and leave what does not. Somebody could have had somebody had a home with. I feel like could have had a hard time with seeing that somebody could have really been like using them for money. Whatever the relationship was, they was being used for money. The person was dependent on them for money. I also feel like things could be speeding up when it comes to a situation. It could be pertaining to a reunion, or it could be pertaining to somebody buying a home or getting a home. It could be pertaining to situations dealing with your home, somebody that you have a child with or kids with. Hmm. A new passion and beginning. So somebody is receiving a fresh start. I feel like a very passionate start at that. So this could be what's getting ready to speed up when it comes to a home situation or a reunion. Again, the twin flame separation is already out here. I couldn't make it up. So when it comes to a reunion, somebody's getting a passionate start, and it's a reunion. Somebody could be reuniting with their twin flame, and somebody could really, really, really be hurt about it. Um, let's see what's going on, y'all. Okay, baby, that money on a rise. Oh, what is this? Somebody receiving karma. I feel like somebody is receiving the consequences of their actions. Like what goes around comes around. Period. So I do feel like somebody most definitely could have like made some bad investments, and they're receiving the karma for it. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's coming back. It could be coming back like in somebody's finances while you're playing. Okay. True clarity, guidance, and protection. It could be hitting them in their pocket. And that could be from them trying to block somebody else's finances. They didn't see the truth, though. They didn't see the real when it came to, them doing this shit. So while they trying to hack somebody else's finances, they don't have the slightest clue how that shit gonna boomerang and come right back to their ass. And now their finances is being held up. Whoever this is, that somebody could have been in some type of toxic relationship, this is what they was addicted to. The person was their addiction. Harmful attachment. They really could have felt like they couldn't live without the person. They could really have a home with this person, or they have like a family with the person. They have kids with the person, but it's a toxic relationship. I'm hearing trauma bond. Like they could have actually trauma bonded with this person. Divine intervention. I could not make this shit up. The Most High stepped in. Whatever this is, God stepped in. The Most High stepped in is and redirecting this person's life. The Most High is taking somebody's life on the path, their divine course. It shows several times how someone is anointed, how someone is like, protected by the Most High. I feel like they don't believe it. They don't believe it. They don't know how abundant, they are, how anointed they are, and how God really have their hands on their life. Whoever it is, they could have really went to jail. Like, they could have really I feel like somebody in specific went to jail for something that they did not do. They took somebody else charge. But I do feel like for somebody in specific, they could have actually like, done some messed up stuff, in their past to where now they feel as if they don't have that anointing on their life because of, their past and the decisions that they made. But baby, that's the ones the Most High like to take and really like present in the world, to the world after he been a shift and shape you like a Rubik's cube. You feel me? And after he get you all meshed up and all together, then he gonna present you to the world. You feel me? Because he want his work to be recognized. He want his work to be seen. I'm loving this. I feel like the Most High stepped in the nick of time as well. When it comes to whoever this is with the third party, the person could be a healer. Baby, the Most High stepped in. Not this one. Somebody needs to rest. Somebody may be feeling like, they're running on E. I'm telling you. It's heavy on whatever this reunion is. I feel like it's coming back stronger. It's already right here with it coming back stronger. And it's literally right here with it coming back stronger. I feel like it's heavy on whatever this reunion is, it's gonna come back stronger. A dispassionate beginning, new beginning. It's gonna come back stronger. Somebody most definitely could have healed their inner child, or maybe somebody is connecting with their inner child. So congratulations. But I do feel like somebody is in a very joyful place right now. You could really be playing a lot. But I feel like you've been restored. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it, emotionally and mentally. Look, now the up is down and the silence is sound. I heard you too many times. Now I can't come around. Right when I'm looking at these red flags and the trigger, I feel like somebody could be releasing a sneaky link. And you could have really, really like felt like this person was your person, but it was a false alarm. I felt like you could just be like in some type of hopeless romantic energy, or you could have been in some type of hopeless romantic like energy. Always dreaming. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's me. I ain't gonna lie, baby, because I love love. I ain't gonna lie, but I feel like in reality, whoever the person was, they could have really, really, really been triggering the fuck out of you or trying to trigger you, on so many different ways. Look, you're gonna find out the hard way. Okay. But I feel like you was receiving all of the red flags. Like I feel like your intuition could have really been intuiting, for your ass, telling you about this person, but you just refuse to listen to your intuition because you was in this dreamy, energy. But I do feel like now you letting go of this fucking sneaky link. You feel me? Realizing that this person was the false alarm, they was not the real deal, and you was experiencing all type of unnecessary drama that you really didn't have to experience. Because baby, hello, love on yourself, okay, and block that ass. All right, but now I feel like now somebody, what is this? Look, and if you ever get it back, it'll never be the same. Somebody could be taking a life in a whole nother direction, or maybe you have took your life in a whole nother direction after you release this situation. You could really just be focusing on loving yourself. Is no ifs ands buts about it. I feel like it's heavy on a recharging your emotions, like being recharged emotionally. And somebody could be taking a career like on a whole nother path. Like somebody could be shifting their career path. All right, or some type of life changing, moments is coming. I feel like when it comes to whatever this reunion is, all right, baby, somebody is unbothered when it comes to like. I feel like it could really be like some type of conflict in a relationship or with two people, a masculine and a feminine. But I feel like somebody do not give a fuck like at all. Like, I feel like somebody know that the person is lying. They know that the person was manipulating situations. They know that the person was fake. They see the truth now. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Fake flex. They close in out. I'm telling you, they see the person ascension. Somebody really raising a vibration. Like I feel like rising above situations. This is this divine intervention. Somebody is now leaving people on read. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You close out this chapter. Okay, next. Somebody don't give a fuck. And this person could really, really be like fake flexing, acting like, they got it. But in reality, these bitches is hurting. They have financial problems. All right. I hope this was helpful, y'all, because I gotta go. I hope this was useful. I hope y'all got something from this. But okay, I'm gonna say congratulations, all right, for rising above the situations. Y'all pull, I think birth chart did show. If I'm not mistaken, pull your birth chart. If most of your planets is in a higher hemisphere, I feel like that's clear indication that the Most High most definitely have His hands on your life, and you don't have as much free will as everybody else. But take what resonates and leave what does not. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. I hope y'all got something from this. Always remember, as above, so below. Well, one. Y'all be blessed, baby. Peace.